Or maybe, no, okay, then maybe that's where it starts, but then it's because it can't interact with it, because I'm interacting with the store. Quite sad. So I got...
It was Khan. I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
No. Okay. I've caught my jacket there.
As Khan opened the wardrobe, I was sure I was dead.
Ah, those are his trousers. I see.
But he grabbed his pants quickly and didn't even see me. I didn't usually spy on men getting changed.
That's good to know.
But this guy was a killer, and I didn't want any surprises. He left his checkered pants on the bed. I had that kind of feeling you only get from searching still warm pants. The pocket was empty.
What about this one?
There was nothing in the pocket. A strip along the side seam of the pants had been unpicked, then sewn back up with strong thread and a special stitch.
So there's something there.
A strip along the side, then sewn. I flipped the pants over. I found an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. But as I pulled it from the pocket, a strong thread came with it. A thread with a metal tag on the end.
Ooh.
I pulled on the metal tag and the thread came out of the pants. It was like pulling out a ripcord.
No.
I found nothing in the pocket.
In case we flip it now.
I turned the pants over again.
Aha.
I
Gruber.
searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Ha! We now have something to use. So we now, assumedly, that's locked. Oh, I thought that'd be locked. But I now have this ID. So we can try and get into the safe, I assume.
What now, monsieur?
Given that.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that. A murderer? Are you sure?
Positive.
Which one was that? Okay. Clearly I've missed something then. Actually, I should probably...
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
What was that? I just missed it.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it would give us more than that.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut.
Okay, so that's two places that we probably aren't allowed to investigate. We can't go up there, can we? I mean, maybe we can find more information. Do I assume... Well, we must have unlocked it from inside... Oh, no. Oh, it's permanently unlocked now. I was hoping that we'd get some...
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
And that's it, isn't it? Yeah, let's go. And... No. I keep right-clicking to get to look at the inventory. That's something from Longest Journey, I think. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Well, let's head out. Maybe we'll get some more. Find something out from one of these places. I mean, unless I can talk to these guys about borrowing an ID, but I need my own.
Hello again. Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does. For Alamut was the home of the Old Man of the Mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't.
And the Gruber thing.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's annoying. I thought
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
you could have said, oh, Merlin. That's interesting. Well, let's ask. Or not.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Gruber.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces.
And yet he chose that one. Hey.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers. But he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Don't cross British tourists. This is what we learn.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
What?
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Been immensely stuck, my dear.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually works.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Brilliant. Right. Oh dear. You're an amazing character. I hope we meet again.
I couldn't leave the hotel with the manuscript. It was probably what those thugs were looking for.
Ah! I see. Oh, do I talk to one of you about carrying it out or something?
Hello again. Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger. Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Right. I assume we drop it out the window and we go back into the little alleyway that I was in before. That's what I suspect we're supposed to do. Oh, I can't. Oh. Huh. Oh, maybe I meant to kind of shin down somewhere.
The cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
Ah, I'm not meant to. I meant to drop this.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
And back we go. So of course we'll go and grab that. Hopefully no one else is going to... Hopefully no one else grabs it while we are busy coming out. I wonder if they'll like check, like kind of pat me down or anything.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
See, yeah, they're going to check you down, so... if you were to do something like that.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
Mwahaha! I've already gotten away with it.
I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Then let's go back in Nico's apartment.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Come in, Josh.
All right. Let's talk about the clown. The clown.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, Josh.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Shut up, you. Nico.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. There was someone. A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times. Warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes.
Ooh.
One day, he stopped his scrolling. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
You are living in a capital. It's going to be a noisy city. That's your choice. Live in a capital or live in a fun cottage. Or live in the capital or live somewhere fun. That's it. Two choices. That's it. Right. Let's ask about these three.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Right.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Yep. Merlin is the killer. He's the guy in the picture.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U-Boo.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah, maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever
no.
this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
Dun dun
How do you know
dun.
about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Oh dear. Well,
This guy,
all right.
named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, We're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
They're clearly connected,
Maybe
though.
that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
But isn't it a puzzle? It's a puzzle. Let's puzzle it. Puzzly puzzle.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
It's a puzzly puzzle puzzle. Alright, these are all things I can look at. But I think... Oh no! No, I want to escape! Can I not escape? I was planning on escaping at this point. So we've got the seal.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Yes. So look at all these pictures. I'm now kind of regretting this because I want to cut this session. We'll look at each picture then.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Looks like maybe he's sacrificing the bull at a certain time. I don't know.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
Oh, we can look at that again, I think.
I have to go.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Krone Museum.
But I don't have to go. But now is as good a time as any to put a cut in this session. I was wondering if we were going to be looking... No, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's just go. I'm being silly. Let's go. So next time, we're going to be going and meeting this Professor Lobino character in the museum. That manuscript, indeed. It belongs in a museum. But that'll be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.